Hello guys, today I'm going to make an awesome video about Stick War Saga and even more things about the Stick War Saga campaign, like saying interesting facts about generals. And let's get started. This is going to be not playing the game, it's just facts telling you. Facts about every general. In Stick War campaign saga, in campaign mode, facts. First, we are going to do Zilleros. Did you know that Zilleros is the only general to have received a name change from original beginning to called Socratic to now Zilleros, which is a much more fitting name for someone leading the Swords Craft Army. During the game's early days, he used to be relationed with Kitu amongst the fan base. This unit that is crazy later revealed that they were both siblings. After defeating the Voltage Revolution in the 6th level of the campaign, you can find him being in the newspaper with a note that says Zilleros birthday bash. Was Zerg everything to celebrate his son's birthday. In the campaign mode, noticed how Zilleros' voice changes from when he talks to Spiros to Mera.
Spiros? Is that you? How is this possible? What are you doing, leading these traitors?
Wait, my brother.
I've had enough of this taking prisoner garbage. Until 3.
When Spiros is your he more deeper and cruel, which fans speculate to be the result of his personality changing as a result of years of experience. Throughout the campaign, Atreus, he is highly speculated in the community that King Zarek has a strong perspective for Atreus over the others royal siblings. The fact that he was chosen to become the leader of the Puritans Spiriton after passed away. That's being so young and not even believing in the way of the spear, as well as being the only general to have the title with a competition in the trial of Persian. This was later in upraised in level 27 of the campaign mode. Merakai can see as Atreus as a daddy boy. In Stickwork Legacy, Atreus has always been depicted as right-handed in the cut scenes, but for whatever reason, Crazy J decided to make him left-handed in Stickwork Saga. Atreus' voice is also defaulted.
This off?
In both Stickwork Saga and in Stickwork Legacy.
Man the force, defend, forward, attack.
During Stickwork early days, K2 was originally meant to be a male, as she was born to with male pawns in order mission in Stickwork Legacy. But K2 was later changed to be female, now being seen referred to be female pronouns. In the game, Kaichu was also originally given an archer's Throttle ability for testing during 2022, which also gave her two bug where she could pull statues and least she also known to be the eldest out of all the royal siblings, followed by Teresa and Shade next. Warsaw. In Spears can explain search. Ruffner is the only leader who was not shown being defeated in the trial of superiority, but he still lost to Zippos only because Zippos was blessed with the strength, power of the gods, as started in his lore description. Sword as a sword is his weapon of choice. And Wrath is first word of his name, which would also explain the Swordcraft's demon, as they known for the rage. The concept designing of Ruffner seems to have been based on or heavily inspired by character named Peace Zodi from After the Last, due to both having sharing many physical similarities. Ruffner comes to be the second strongest villain Stikwa saga, with the first most likely being Maokai, as Luna Clock is not considered to be a villain that can't confirm with 100% clarity yet, as Maokai full capability are yet to be explored. It is still quite interesting to on which of the two would win in a fight. Both of possess equal unique powerful strength. When Rashna is defeated in stage 35, he escapes the scene before lunar clock arrives. Now he is still alive and have not yet given up on the which may be the result of roughness and him being almost the most powerfulest and venomous to the Order Empire. Bosnia has the least stacked up of any general, having only 2 as a result of missing the auto tag, which may be because he is the most relation and bitter among the rebels. Until it is now well known and confirmed Adi Kel is America after being defeated confirmed that needed archive after being defeated in battle. He descended from the dead and a new identity. But with it entire different set of ambition and powers. This can also be proven with Sterling that Mercury and Atrical share the frame carrying the same shield designing to Pacific marking over his eye, which helped foreign America is a reborn. Pickle Ardica, which means the good of injustice and wood, or wood. Explain the resulting behind American hatred towards the Ottoman Empire and his reception to conquer immortal, out of which bear stiff bear designing though not yet confirmed was slightly inspired by the real life particular of a sun, a symbolizing raw, unending strength and founding the world. Spiros, unlike the others, firm leader, Spiros was the only one that remained loyal to the Order Empire even after being cut from the Arden. But when he heard the news was in battle, he believed he would be allowed to regain his former position. However, Zilros named whoever inspect Atreus as can which was Spiros' breaking point, was unlikely his loyalty and led him to defend Lorne with his unloyal follower. When discovering a power that allowed them to import the weapons and armor with ice forming, link and uprising. Mara Sent after stage 26. It was revealed that Mara helped Rayon raise Zyphos and is so likely responsible for blessing Zyphos with the power of the gods, as Zyphos was her favorite son. So she asked Mara for the blessing of the gods, so Zyphos could defeat Warfra. Explaining why he was such great raw power. Lunacorp due to processing the creation table with V's inspiration, writing update. It is known the stick or community at Luna Clubs would have some form to relations with V on his Lord Judge Bean. formed by the crazy J. And as fun things known to is that you can actually defeat Luna Crops with only using Zephyrs blocking ability. With Ever BRT, they made a video about maybe Zephyrs should be the real boss after all. In the campaign, Zillow's title on the level description because Sting more guard as a process through the game. Singh called himself Slow's King Hands. Them to guard Royal Wizard, founder and the leader of the Order Empire. Then to founder of the Order Empire and Empire of Immortal. Archers on level 14 in the campaigning mode. It is still rendered chaos and as a high level of hatred towards Kitu. Even to this day, as he can be heard mocking Kitu with commands like, I am with the bow, now I will teach you how to use a child. And you were lucky once, Kitu, but never again. Other things you might have not noticed is Archers is the only general to have not founded or obtained a new element of curse power, unlike the others, old generals. Teresa, the name is a shorter version of the Greek name Teresa, means summer. It is also the ancient Greek name of the island Sumtroin, which held a of the Mano and perceived in ash after island killed and was also the first magic general to be added in the game. Lavish. Little is known about Lavish personality. History. However, he is known as the richest person in Immortal and owns the shamans and commands the mafia and eastern egg of his could be found in the background. But slave mines were a statue being seen. And if you want even more Stickwar Legacy facts, subscribe, like, and share. And thank you guys. Bye. See you in the next.